Hello, this is Spotlight Makeup, and I'm Amanda Roy, your host. The host with the most. You can't win a car by watching this. Okay, today I'm going to teach you how to do cuts, scratches, and bruises. I will fast forward at points in this video where I'm just looking down at my mirror and smearing things on my face because, you know, this video might be hours long if I just let it go. So, let's move on. First, we're going to start off with the simplest one, the scratch. What we're going to do, I have here a stipple sponge, and if you want to look closely, a stipple sponge, it's almost like netting, not netting, it's like that bristly sponge you use in your sink to get extra scum off the dishes, except I bought this from Ben Nye, and just search stipple sponge. And basically, what stipple means, stipple, for those of you who don't know, is just a dabbing motion on the face. But ironically enough, that's not the motion we will be using with this sponge. Edgy. Alright, so we're going to take the Ben Nye FX color wheel, and it's called Bruises and Abrasions. How fitting. We're going to take the red. You can take any red makeup. This is just the makeup I'm using. We're going to take the red makeup and dab the sponge into the makeup. And if you have like a brand new, you know, makeup palette and you don't want to get it all spotty and stuff by shoving the sponge in, just take a brush, and just like scoop it all out, put it on your hand, and then just do it on your hand so you're not ruining a whole palette. But this is already pretty gnarly, so dig in! Okay, we're going to dab, 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 and it's as simple as 1, 2, 3, looks like I scratched my face up. And you could do it in any place. It's like a really quick, easy way to just make a couple scratches is just bloop, like almost like road rash, you know, something like that. Well, this is the lightest road rash I've ever seen. But, and you could just make it easy, just like, oh, effed up my face. Trying to keep it family clean here. I'll censor myself. Sorry. All right. Put that away, and the next thing I will show you, which is a little tougher, is the cut. And we're going to grab a brush. Some of these are Ben Nye, some of them are just brushes I bought at a CVS, you know, whatever. We don't need to spend tons of money to look gorgeous, or in this case, gnarly. I like this one. And what we're gonna do, we're going to stroke the brush like this, back and forth and back and forth. Don't dig your brush in and go because what that is going to do, that's going to ruin the brush, and you want to keep a fine tapered line. You don't want your brush to be all like split end brush. You don't want that because then you'll never get a clean line, and your brush is pretty much good for nothing. All your makeups are going to look real muddy. So we just do a gentle back and forth motion. La, 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 la. Fairy princess stroke. And let's do a cut. Ooh, should I look like Scar from The Lion King? That'd be badass. Ooh, whatever. I'm going to say badass. Badass! All right. Ooh. We're gonna do a line. Now, I'm not gonna make this first line as clean, because what we're gonna do with it, we're gonna blend it. We're gonna blend the line, because most cuts, as you may know, isn't just like a clean, like, and, you know, perfect lily white skin around it. There's gonna be, you know, irritated skin around it. So we want to make irritated skin, so a little more red, and blending. All makeups in layers, ladies and gentlemen. So have patience and love to F up your face. Alright. And here is where we will go in with the clean line. Okay, I'm gonna look down at the mirror for a second. So there's my line. Ooh, I look like I could be in like a slasher film, like, you know. Oh, right, it's the Lion King, right? Long live the king. No! We need to keep this rolling. So, you can either use the same brush and clean it off, or just like smush it on my hand and start anew. And we're going to add some brown. And what that's gonna do, that's gonna add some depth to your cut. So let me just, I'm just gonna pick the mirror up. Just gonna pick the mirror up. Hi, mirror. Okay. So I don't, made a boo-boo, made a boo-boo. You know what, it's okay. Blend in that boo-boo so it looks like irritated skin. Cause the beautiful thing with trauma makeup is that it's not gonna look perfect. It's gonna be messy. You know why? You got in an accident and your face got effed up. All right. Already starting to look a little bit deeper, huh? All right. And then we're gonna do something that's really gonna make you go, say what now, girl? Probably not, you know. You don't know what you're doing, that's why you're watching my video. I'm kidding, I love you. Don't leave. All right, we're going to dip our brush in black. And you're gonna be sparing with this, but you're going to dot it all inside the cut. You know, it looks like maybe there's some grit in there, or it's deeper than just, you know, this two-dimensional slice you made on your face. So let's do that real quick. Great. Wonderful. Look at me. Now we're going to do our powder. Remember, when using cream colors, because that's what these all are, they're Ben Nye, they're cream colors, you need to powder, or else you go to wipe off sweat halfway through the night, you know, if you're at a costume party or you're trying to scare somebody, you know, don't wipe your trauma off, you know, nobody's gonna believe it then, you know, your trauma needs to be sweat proof. So that's why we powder, so there are no smudges. So, oof, I'm gonna get my little powder puff and the Fair Translucent Face Powder from Ben Nye. And you know, you don't have to use Ben Nye. Ben Nye is the makeup I like to use. You can get creative. You can use, you know, lipstick and black eyeshadow. See how that turns out? When I was in middle school, I used to use red and black pens because, you know, I wasn't popular. So, powder. Like tiny little leprechaun hands smacking you in the face. And then I'm just gonna simply dust off the excess powder like we're just pampering ourselves. Okay. And you're going to go over one more time with red, and that should give you a fairly nice looking cut. It looks almost like I was playing the piano really hardcore and a chord snapped and whipped me in the eye. I saw that in a movie one time. I'll remember the name, but if you remember the name, put it in the comment section below. Tell me, I want to watch it. So I'm gonna stick that here. I like to keep it in a convenient place. Oh, if you want, you can add, you know, fake blood. I'm not gonna do that quite right now, because I don't want blood all over myself, and you know, if I'm gonna be doing a reasons, okay. But I have Ben Nye Dark Blood, and my favorite thing about this is that it's mint flavored, so if you want to shove some in your mouth, bleh. Don't drink it though. It's not poisonous, but I wouldn't recommend just being like, oh, I'm hungry, oh, let's drink fake blood, blah. And then, you know, you sue me because you're getting your stomach pumped with mint flavored blood. You know, I don't know how it works, just don't drink it. I mean, maybe put some in your mouth, like, you know, I'm not gonna do it, but mint flavored. Next up, Bruises. So, I'm taking my palette again, and the color I'm going to be using is called Misty Violet. Misty Violet is also a great color for sculpting, which, you know, if you want to add definition, you sculpt here to make your cheeks look sunken in, or you can sculpt here to, you know, define a jawline, or sunk in your eyes, or whatever you like. But I use it for bruises as well. So I use my finger because it gives me a more desired texture. If you want to use a makeup sponge, you can use a makeup sponge, whatever have you, you know, just be you. Just gotta be you, man. Just be happy with yourself. All right, so that's a good place. Oh, I ran out of places to hurt myself. Okay, I'm gonna do it right up here. Yes. Purple in like a random blob. You know, bruises aren't symmetrical, so whatever random blob you want, try to work with your bone structure, or else the bruise might end up looking like dirt. But here's how we're gonna make it not look like dirt. What you're gonna do next, so it's not just like a random purple blob, we're going to take a bit of yellow. It's Ben Nye Goldenrod is what I'm using, and we're going to put it around the perimeter of the bruise, and maybe even blob a little some inside the bruise. And it's gonna make it look like, you know, the bruise is halfway through healing, but not quite there yet. You know, it's a nice welt putting around my eye. So let me just do that. Once again, using the finger, don't have So we have some yellow on the perimeter. I don't know if you can see that. We'll put a little close up. It looks like it's starting to heal a little bit. And what we're also gonna put in, we're gonna get our stipple sponge, as I showed you before. And we're gonna put in a little bit of red to show like some broken blood vessels. So we're gonna take the stipple sponge, put in the red, ever so lightly. We are actually stippling this time. We're not streaking it across. Just a little bit of red, little bit of red. Bloop, bloop, bloop. I don't know if you can see that. There's more texture to it now, and it looks like it's bruised and healing. So we have a nice welt here. Now, if you're, I don't know, if you're trying to pull off the greatest prank of all time, and you want to do this and make it look like it's actually healing, or if you want to do a bruise that's not so big and looks like it's almost gone, if you want to put a bruise that's like been there a while, add a little bit of green. Use a little bit of, whoop, where'd I put it? Whoop. Take some green and stipple the green on here. Put less Misty Violet, more yellow, and add green, because that's gonna look like a freshly, it's gonna look like a more healed bruise. Like, say, I have a smaller bruise down here. Let's just do one quick. And maybe it's this bruise that's healed after a while. You put more yellow, because bruises that heal are like yellow, so the more it heals, the little more yellow it gets, the less purple it is. You see that? Yeah, it's a little lighter. You like my mandolin jaw? Okay. Stipple sponge. Just a little bit of green. Little itty bitty green. And then we're gonna stipple it onto the cheek. Or wherever you put your bruise. I don't know. You got a bruised butt? I don't know. I don't know your life. Choo. Even a little bit of the pinky if you want. Not too much. We don't want to be the Wicked Witch of the West. And now it looks like the bruise is starting to heal a little bit. So, I've taught you today to do scratch, a cut, and a bruise. And a slightly more healed bruise. You can add fake blood to this. If you're looking to do a larger gash or a laceration or a huge gaping wide wound, I'm gonna do that in another video. There's other things you'd use. It's basically the same technique, but possibly make it more three-dimensional with scar wax or use thick blood to make it look like there's tissue. But these are just the basics for now. Just the basic scratch, cut, and bruise. And if you're interested in anything else, or you think I left something out, let me know. Now, I want to make an important note. You don't have to spend a lot of money to get good results, okay? I used to do the same stuff, with Walmart crayons. I even have these in my kit just to prove to people you can use the same thing. Here, I'll do one right here. Just take these, you get it for maybe $2 at a Walmart, and you take the side of the crayon, you do a little bit of smudging, and it won't look, ooh. I used the hand that did the bruise. Never mind that one. But you can do it. You can do it, You can make a smudge. And you just do a little red line. And you dab a little bit of black. You don't go crazy like I did. I haven't used the Walmart crayons in a while, but it is possible. And then, you just go over it again with the line. You see? It's not as definite and defined as this one, but you can do it with the Walmart crayons or the Party City or Party Fair. Wherever you get these, $2, if you're on a budget, it's possible, I promise you. We can get through this together. We have the technology! So, I hope you enjoyed this. I'm gonna stop talking. Now my face is a little, I thought I might go for a walk like this, right? Brings all the boys to the yard. Maybe I should have a milkshake just to be safe. Anyway, thank you for watching my video. Please stay tuned, subscribe. I will have more videos, more of this, more of everything. Anything you want. If you're looking for something specific, put it in the comments section below. Thank you so much. Have a good day.